Walking right now, I'm actually taking a break. I mean, I'm obviously not walking right now, but just so I let you guys know that big changes have happened. I have sold my Mega Drive and Master System collection, which I've wanted to do for a while, at least a year and a half now, because I don't buy a whole lot of Master System and Mega Drive stuff anymore. I don't find it on the cheap. I don't really play it anymore on the physical cartridges, and if I ever want to play a Master System or Mega Drive game, I'll just emulate it from now on. So yeah, it sucks that the collection is gone, but in its place I have put the PlayStation 1 and PS3 games downstairs. Also sold all of my DVDs and stuff, so I didn't sell them, I gave them to a charity store, those ones. The retro games I did sell though, I took them to a market, and a friend of mine who works there said, hey, I'll give you a good deal on them. I said, you can have them all for $400. He agreed to that, and he gave me a good deal on some PlayStation 1 games, which you'll see in this episode. So yeah, just thought I'd update you on that. Also, another thing, I have a girlfriend now. Pretty freaking sweet, actually. She knows who she is. I won't say who it is on the video. If she wants to say who it is in the comments, go for it, but she lives in the UK right now. I'm saving up to go and visit her. Not sure when I will, sometime next year, but it's definitely on the horizon, and I'm not going to stop spending money on video games or anything, because, I mean, this trip is going to be... It's basically already paid for at this point. Like, I have the money set aside to pay for it. I just need to work out dates and stuff and all of that, so... Yeah, going to be pretty sweet. We talk a lot on Skype and that. It's very nice having a woman in my life again, so... Yeah, it's going to be great doing next year. Probably won't hear a whole lot about it until it actually happens, but I will be doing videos over there, so I'm sure you guys will enjoy those. I can go to a car boot or something, maybe meet some YouTubers, but it's going to be more about spending time with her, so yeah, that's what's happening. It's a beautiful day right now. Sorry that I'm not looking at the camera that much, but it's a beautiful day. You want to really check out the scenery. You want to check out how nice of a day it is, so yeah, that'll be that. I will show you when I finish my walk, when I get home, the shelves with the PlayStation 1 games in them, because that's all changed now, and I think it looks really nice. It looks a lot better than the cartridge stuff, and I mean, I got rid of my Game Boy stuff as well, my Famicom stuff. I'm keeping my Nintendo 64 stuff, because I still play that quite a bit, but all the rest of it is gone. I have to sell those boxed Pokemon games as well. I'm holding on to them for a little bit just because I want to throw them online. They're basically the only things that I know I'll be able to get a good amount of money for, so I'm holding on to them just until I can be bothered to put them online, which might be later today, might be later on in the week, I don't know. Another update, I've been exercising a lot, which a lot of people have been saying I look a lot healthier, a lot happier, which I am. And I'm just trying to get healthier for my girlfriend. Like, she doesn't really seem to care about it, but it's something that I want to do. Like, I want to do a little bit of self-improvement on myself before I go over and see her, so yeah, just basic kind of stuff. Nothing super exciting happening, but yeah, that's all for now. I will see you guys when I get home. So I'll give a little bit more of a reason as to why I sold my stuff, because I'm sure everyone's going to be really just kind of wondering, like, whoa, Sega of my household is Sega stuff? Not all of it. I'm keeping the Game Gear stuff, I'm keeping Atari stuff. Those are the cartridges I'm keeping, because for the Mega Drive and Master System, like, it's impossible to find a good deal on them anymore. You can't find them. You cannot find them on the cheap. I mean, I might get... Not even once a year would I get a good score on them, ever. So it's like, when's the last time I picked up a Master System game? I really looked back and had a look at it. I'm like, the last Master System game I picked up was Bonanza Brothers. Last year, when my cash converter store was still open, and it was like $20. So it's like, you can't get good deals on them anymore, so it's like, the fun of really going out, trying to find them and collect them, it's kind of gone now, and a lot of people are going to say, oh, you're a quitter. Oh well. It's all gone now. I sold it all in a bulk lot. Yeah, it's all gone. Same thing with the Mega Drive. It's like, you can't find them on the cheap anymore. The cartridge stuff, it's over. It was once upon a time when you could go out and get this stuff on the cheap. Not anymore. And I figured it out. My Master System and Mega Drive collection, the bulk of that was built up like when I started collecting 4 or 5 years ago. So it's like, it's just been a long time since I really bought anything a dedicated time to it. I mean, I still enjoy Master System and Mega Drive games. They're still a lot of fun to play, but it's like, my collection isn't going to get any bigger anytime soon, and I don't plan on buying any more, so just thought I can play these on an emulator. They're taking up space that I don't want them to take up, because eventually I am moving house, and that's not for way off in the future, next year at some point, but it is something that's in the future, so it's something to take note of. So yeah, I think I'm going to be selling a lot of stuff. I'm getting rid of my VHS tapes as well, and they won't be sold, they'll just be given to an op shop. I am selling the few laser discs I own, stuff like that. It's just, I have like a toy box full of my retro video game toys and stuff, so it's like little Marios in there and things, but just stuff I don't really need anymore. So if I can sell it and make even a little bit of money, or even just donate it and have it go to a good home or help a charity, then I'm cool with that. That is all I really want right now. I'm just trying to downsize a little bit, and I do this every now and again. Not on a big scale of selling an entire collection, but every now and again I will like sell a decent amount of my collection. Like last year I think I got rid of like 200 PlayStation 2 games out of nowhere. I just cleared out all of like the sports and driving games and stuff, so yeah, it's just the natural order of it. I'm glad to have gotten a little bit of money. It helped pay for my passport, so I think it'll last me 10 years, which is nice, so yeah. Alright, see you guys when I get home. I will probably do some pickups when I get home. One thing I've noticed from this like weight loss, it's a lot easier to keep my balance when I'm walking these things. I always walk on these when I'm out walking, and usually I can only get over like one. Now I'm like, it's easy now, man. I walk them, they're easy now. That's enough. Okay, now I have an extra minute. I thought I'd show you what I've done with these shelves that used to have my DVDs and Mega Drive and Master System games. So, firstly, the DVD shelves are now filled with PlayStation 3 stuff. I didn't realize I had so many. I counted them out, it's around 200, which is crazy, because I've played most of these, and I've finished a lot of them too. I mean, I've probably finished 100 games in this, which is crazy. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with my Simpsons DVD sets yet. This stuff is all good to stay there, that stuff's good to stay there. I'm getting rid of my VHS tapes. Atari stuff is staying, because I still find that on the cheap. PlayStation 2 staying, N64 staying. Switcher there. I would like to get a bigger flat screen TV, just for the sake of having something bigger. You know, bigger is better in this day and age. And I have my Wii games there. My entire Vita collection, which I'm not going for a full set anymore, but I still have a lot of them. They don't take up a whole lot of room, so it's something that I'm happy to just keep. There's kind of miscellaneous Nintendo stuff. You have Wii U, GameCube there as well. And all of my PlayStation 1 stuff, which is looking really nice in this new shelf, I think. I mean, it's nice to be able to display all my PlayStation 1 games and still have room to fill. That's what I really wanted. I wanted more room to fill, and that's definitely the case. So, I still have this shelf here. I'll go upstairs and show you my PlayStation 2 shelf as well. Alright, I can finally film this thing. God, I've been so busy. Hey guys, sorry for the lack of videos. I've just been very busy as of late. I've been, just all over the shop. A lot of work, a lot of, just random stuff, you know, a lot of game hunting, which is nice. But yeah, I mean, if I've been busy, then videos are going to be slacking, unfortunately. I've been playing video games a lot. I did finish, 1 or 2 games recently. I finished a Harry Potter game and possibly another one. I'll do a video on the Harry Potter one at some point. But, just before we get into the pickups, I'll show you something. I got a new printer. I've been trying out this thing where I print up game covers and that, and I've done pretty well. I made one for one that was just a loose disc beforehand, the Unholy War. I think it looks really nice, so I mean, it's a lot better than just that, that's for sure. Yeah, now it's in a nice cover. I can actually put it in my collection and it'll look nice. Unfortunately, I printed it out the wrong way, so it's going to look like that. Unless I flip it around. And then it's okay. Haven't gotten the font completely fine yet, but I'll figure that out as I go. Also got a online purchase, another PlayStation 1 game. Really digging the PlayStation 1 games lately. I got just this weird game I've never seen before, never heard of. Agent Armstrong. This was $12 shipped. It's a cool little side-scrolling, like, shooter. Not like flying through the air or anything, but like you're on a platform and stuff. It's a little bit like Contra, except you can go like backwards and forwards and stuff. It's really good. Definitely check it out if you haven't. Cheap game, really fun to play. Definitely a welcome addition to the collection. Can't wait to sit down and play it a little bit more. Alright. Now we have... I really need to show that stuff. A trade with my girlfriend. We did a trade a while back, and it just took her stuff a long time to get here. You know, she lives in the UK, so obviously there's quite a bit of distance between us, but I sent her a bunch of stuff, and in the meantime I've actually opened up another parcel for her, and I've been filling that up with stuff, so I mean, yeah, she's gonna get another parcel soon enough, and I got this stuff here. We have a few movies here, all brand new, which is cool. We have Arctic Tale, which is a really good documentary. Gamer, which I've never seen. Not too sure about that one. Looks fun. And Benidorm, which I've never heard of, but it looks funny. Got a bloke in his jocks on the back. I didn't know I was in a movie. Huh. Yeah, looks fun. He sent me a book as well by Tony Anthony. Which, if anyone doesn't know, my name is Anthony, so Tony Anthony is like Anthony Anthony. Yeah, it's really funny. I'll give it a read at some point. I do enjoy reading. Looks fun. And a PC game here, we have Birds of Europe. I love documentaries and like nature and stuff, so she knows that. She knows I love documentaries, so she sent this for me, which was really nice of her. Yeah, she didn't have to send me any of this stuff. The package I sent was just to send her, so it's nice that she sent me something in return. And we have some PlayStation 2 games here, which is nice. Demo disc, which has Rez on it. I love Rez. This actually has a lot of good ones on it. Rez, Robot Wars, Parappa the Rapper, Soul Reaver 2. That's some good games, man. I'm not sure about Robo Wars. I've never played that. I'll have to sit down and see how that is. Even if it's just a demo. And we have some PlayStation 2 games that she sent. A few of which I don't actually have. We have Robot Wars, Arenas of Destruction. I sat down and gave this one a go. It's really hard. The robots are kind of hard to control, so I need to sit down and really try and get better at the game. No manual, but that's okay. I care more about just owning the game, to be honest. And I don't know if I have this one. Little Print in the video game. I have finished it though in the past. I rented it before. It's not a very good game, but it's just silly fun. No manual on that one. It is funny though. If you've seen the series, you'll probably like the game, even though the controls aren't very good. Like, there's a mini game where you throw up on people and stuff. And Disney's Dinosaur, which I do have, but it's a fun game, so I'll hold on to this copy. And a game that I did not have in PAL format. I had an American copy. We have Arctic Tale on the Wii, which I really liked the movie. I just showed it and said I liked it. I've played the American version of this. It's okay. It's not the best game in the world, but it is an interesting game. You go around as like a polar bear and stuff. You do like little mini games. This one was complete, which was nice. Alright, that's just the trade. Let's show some pickups now. I bought a lot of stuff from EB Games these last 2 weeks. A lot of stuff to keep, a little bit of stuff to sell. For anyone who doesn't know, EB Games right now is doing 3 for 15 on a lot of their older games just to get them out. And I've been cleaning up. I've bought a lot of stuff. A lot of this has been on credit. I've been trading in just like PS4 and stuff, and PS3 games that I know trade in for a lot. It's like I can trade in a PS3 game that I paid $5 for and then get 3 games for $15. It's like I'll pay $5 for the 3 games essentially, you know? But we have Battalion Wars, which is an awesome game. I love Battalion Wars. Played the first one on the GameCube ages ago. I think my friend had this one too. It's a good game. The Munchables, which is actually one of the first games I ever bought for the Wii back when I had it. I thought it was fun. It's a weird game. You just go around eating stuff. It's kind of dumb, but I enjoyed it. Like, it's something that would be very at home on the GameCube, and you don't have to use like motion controls or anything. You can play this with a GameCube controller. It's a good game though. Spectrobe's Origins, which I think is based on a cartoon show. I think so. It's a Disney one, so that makes sense. It looks like a little bit of an RPG, which looks fun. I know, Bad Company Gaming picked this up, so I thought, yeah, I'll pick it up, see how it is. A couple of these I sold, so it's not exactly like a thing of 3 here, but The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. This is actually really fun. This is a bit of a dumb game, but it is fun. Go around beating people up. It's just the side-scrolling beat-em-up, but it is good to play. It's definitely worth it if you get it on the cheap, you know. Some PlayStation 3 stuff here, really cleaning up on the PS3 stuff. Dead to Rights Retribution, good game. Bound by Flame, haven't played it. 2 to sell, Disgaea 3 and 4. Probably going to list them as a set at some point. I have them listed individually, but they're not selling yet, so maybe I can list them as a set for $20 and someone will be interested. We will see. And Nailed, which just looks like a fun rallycross game. Go around in 4x4s. Looks good. And a random Xbox 360 game. I bought this because I know it's worth a little bit, and I'll trade it into CEX. We have Dragon Age Origins, the Ultimate Edition. I would like to get this on PS4, PS3 just for myself, but an Xbox 360 I'd rather sell it on. Yeah, the Xbox 360 I only collect exclusives, but yeah, that's in there. No manual, unfortunately, but that's okay. I don't think they really falter on that. Discs are good too. So yeah, cleaned up a little bit at EB Games, which I usually don't do. You know, EB Games is usually just a little bit too expensive for me, so it's nice to go and actually get some stuff that I wanted. A lot of stuff in my collection, which is always good. And stuff to play. I don't remember what day this was. Might have been Wednesday. I went to the Fortitude Valley area just to hit up cash converters and all that. Did not find a whole lot, though I did meet up with someone who had seen a few of my videos. I think his name was Cameron. He said he'd seen my video where I unboxed the Metal Gear Solid thing that I got recently, which was pretty cool of him. If anyone ever sees me and recognizes me from YouTube, just come up and say hi. I'm always very open to having like a conversation or something. And, you know, we talked for a little bit. He had to run off to catch a train, but he did say he collected PlayStation 1 and Neo Geo stuff. And I was like, whoa, Neo Geo, that's pretty cool. Not something you're going to see in a cashies, though. But yeah, cool dude. I don't know if he has a YouTube channel, so I don't know if I can plug his channel or anything, but if he does, put your channel name in the comments, mate. I'll give you a shout out. I think his name was Cameron. I hope his name was. But I did not get a whole lot. You know, Fortitude Valley used to be a really good place to pick up games. I used to be able to go down and pick up random PlayStation 2 games for like $2 each from the local cash converters, but now they're just expensive. They're expensive and their selection is not what it once was, so I mean, just a sign of the times, I guess, as more people get into this collecting business. But I did get something to take into CEX. I got Call of Duty Black Ops 2. This cost me $6. This is a I think $22 trade-in, so you know, I can turn $6 into $22 trade-in, which is pretty nice. Not complete, missing the manual, but that's okay. They don't really care about that. Still give me 22 bucks as long as the disc is in good condition. So yeah, goodbye there. Also grabbed this, which I forgot to show him. I think I only showed him Black Ops 2, but I did get this, the Conduit on the Wii. Just one I wanted to try out. It's a first-person shooter. It's supposed to be okay. I don't think it's a perfect game, but it is one I want to try out. And for only $5, I'll give it a go. And I also went down to another random pawnbrokers in the valley, which usually doesn't have a whole lot. They're called Monty's. That's where I got the Metal Gear Solid thing, and ever since I got that, I've been checking in to see if they ever get anything new. But I did get Tony Hawk's Project 8, which I would keep for myself, and it was only $4, but this game goes for $38 at EB Games, so they've got to give me at least $15 trade-in for it, and I can turn that into 3 more games that I want, so I would rather do that than get a crappy Tony Hawk's game. It is also complete and in good condition. I won't have to clean it up or anything. I can just go to EB Games immediately. Okay. From there we move to last Friday. Actually, do some flea market stuff. Hold up. And I've probably made myself look like the worst host in the whole wide world, but I just kicked a bunch of people out of the house. We had drinks at a party last night. I'm trying to film this video. I really want to focus on it, and when I'm hearing grunts and groans and coughs and like yawning out of the corner of my ear, I was just like, I have to focus. So I sent them off to go and get a pizza. They'll be back shortly. I can sit and film this damn video. Alright. Flea market stuff. As I mentioned, I've sold all of my Mega Drive stuff, all of my Master System stuff, the consoles as well. I don't need it anymore, don't want it. And ever since I did that, I've been playing a lot more PlayStation 1 because they're downstairs and actually have like free range to see all of them now, which is nice. And while I was there, the guy I sold the stuff to, did a little bit of shopping with him as well. He gave me $400 for all the stuff, which I put the price out there myself. He did not offer that. He probably would have offered more, he said, but I just wanted to get it gone. I wanted it out of the house and just gone out of my life. So I can focus on PlayStation 1 now. And I got some good PlayStation 1 titles. We have Lucky Luke. One I've been wanting to just sit down and try and play for a while. It's a really fun game. It's like a 3D cowboy adventure. You go on side-scrolling and stuff. It's fun. I like it. You shoot a lot of bad guys. You figure out a lot of puzzles. It's good. We have this one here, which I have not tried. Looks good though. N2O. Some kind of spaceship shooter. It looks a lot like an Atari Jaguar game. Tempest. Looks a lot like Tempest. Looks good. Never tried it. Never played it. Looks like a lot of fun. And one I haven't tried yet either. Ronin Blade. Not sure what kind of game this is. Just going to sit down and try it. It says from the makers of Metal Gear Solid and Silent Hill, so I mean, has to be good, right? And then just some random stuff. These are all from different sellers. I'll just go through them real quick. $5 we have Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. Just wanted to buy it to try it out. This is one to just look at it on my shelf. A promotional copy of Rise of Nightmares for $5. It's still brand new and sealed. I have a copy of this game. I think it's a lot of fun. Stink Beetle just landed on my porch. It's a really weird game. It's a little bit like Resident Evil, I'd say, but like in a first-person view. It's weird. You like punch and stab enemies. It's fun, and it's all using the Kinect, so you have to use your body as a controller. I really enjoy this game actually, so this was cool to get for only $5. These ones were both from the same seller. You wanted $15 for the both of them. I got them for $10. We have Dark Souls here. The Xbox 360. This is just one to sell on. Might take the CX, I don't know. And Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor, which I thought might be fun to play on the PS3. It's not. Graphics are really bad. I'm going to have to get this on PS4 if I want to really enjoy it. But yeah, $10 for the two of those. I think I paid something like $5 for these four. We have The Poseidon Adventure, which is a classic movie. Definitely going to sit down and watch that one at some point. I got rid of all of my DVDs as well, but it doesn't mean I'm going to stop buying DVDs. I'm still going to buy some, just not a whole lot anymore. I really want to focus my collection, you know. Ratchet Gladiator, that's to sell on. Medal of Honor Vanguard, to sell on. And MX 2002, which is to keep. This looks really fun, actually. It looks like Tony Hawk's, but with, like, motorcycles, which is awesome. Dirt bikes, that looks fun. Alright, that was the flea market stuff. Didn't spend a whole lot, which is nice. And finally here, we have this stuff, which was from last Friday, 2 days ago. Thought, after work, I want to go out and just do a bit of game hunting. So I went to the an area before Logan, Browns Plains, and just did a little bit of game hunting. I spent $10 for this stuff here from a store called Pennywise. I'll pick that up later. I grabbed Scarface, The World Is Yours, the collector's edition. It's supposed to come with a DVD, but it doesn't. I have this one already, so this is just one to flip, send on. It goes for around $15, so I'll get that for this, and $3 was a good deal. And these two Xbox 360 games, which I'm damn sure keeping because these are exclusives. I'll try this one first. We have Dead or Alive Extreme 2, which is just like the chicks from Dead or Alive doing mini games. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to sit down and play this one, but it's there, I guess. And one that I'm actually really excited to sit down and play, Rumble Roses. Anyone remember this one? This is a wrestling game, but with all like babes. All girl wrestling action, it says. But it uses an old WWF video game engine, so it's actually like really good. Like, it's a good game. Rumble Roses XX. That sounds classy. Alright, there we go. Who's this made by? Konami. Okay, that makes sense. Thought it might be made by the same people as the Dead or Alive games, but nah. And then I knew there was a CEX in Browns Plains, so I checked it out. Got a few things, nothing amazing. We have SWAT 4, the Shcheskov Syndicate. This is the one to sell. This goes for quite a bit, actually, and $2 for this was a really, really good deal. SWAT 4 always goes for a bit of money, for anyone wondering. Grab a Blu-ray, the Blue Rizzle. It is Blood for Dracula, which is the sequel to the movie Flesh for Frankenstein. It has a lot of the same actors and stuff. This is a movie produced by Andy Warhol, which is kind of cool. He made quite a few horror movies, and this is one that I definitely want to sit down and watch at some point. It's in like this cool packaging. It says Cult Cinema. Looks good. I enjoyed Flesh for Frankenstein. That was a fun movie. Right, another movie here. Just one I've wanted to see for a little bit. Gravity. This was all purchased on trading credits, so I didn't pay out of pocket for any of these. Yeah, Gravity is supposed to be a really good movie, just one I haven't seen yet. Got George Clooney in it. It's supposed to be about people trapped in space or something. Should be good. And the rest of this is games. We have 2 PlayStation 2 games for the collection. We have Avatar: The Legend of Aang, The Burning Earth. I really enjoy one of the Avatar games. I'm not sure if I'll enjoy this one, but it looks okay. Just like a beat-em-up kind of game. Looks good. And just a racing game. I thought it looked fun. Jet Ski Riders. It's a black box game for the PlayStation 2, so I would like to get all of them at some point. Yeah, all in there. Thick manual, man. I see. Oh, this is cool. It's got like a little guide showing you games that are going to come out. You have Deus Ex, Blood Omen, Eye of Extinction. I think I have that one. Maybe not. That's one to find. Soul Reaver 2, Commandos. Yeah, good games, man. Some good games. Project Eden, which I do have. What's this one? Hurdy-gurdy, okay. Time Splitters was a great game. And you can win one of 4 pairs of iTrek classes. I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna hold on to that and look that up. I'm not sure what that is. Might be a learning experience. And some PlayStation 3 games. We have Agarest, Generations of War. It's one for the collection. It's got some anime people on the back, as they usually do. And one of the screenshots they've decided to include is them all taking a bath. Okay. That's weird. Maybe they do group bathing. Who am I to judge, huh? Looks okay. Haven't played a Agarist game yet. No idea what they're about. Hellboy, The Signs of Evil. Someone told me this was a really bad game, but I just wanted to sit down and try it just to see what it's like. I like Hellboy, so I mean, a game can't be that bad, you know? It's made by Konami. And I may already have this game, I don't remember. I don't think I do. Saint Seiya Sanctuary Battle. There are a lot of Saint Seiya games. I'll see if I have this one. Looks good, though. It's a beat 'em up. It's supposed to be a bit like Dynasty Warriors, those kind of games, which I don't really dig, but maybe this one will be fun. And that's it. Okay. Oof, man, I'm glad to get done with all of this. I'm just happy to be done with it. Okay, that's all. This is SEGAofmyhouse bidding you guys farewell. I'll try and be a little bit more consistent with videos in the future. I do try and get 1 or 2 videos out a week. I've been slacking, man. I've been lazy. I've been working a lot. Just a lot of stuff been going on. So yeah, SEGAofmyhouse bidding you guys farewell. Have a good one.
And that's all, folks.